Hello, welcome to Tarot Combos. We're going to draw 2 cards and feel into what energies are with us today to ponder. So thank you for being here. We're trying to I'm just shaking things up, slightly different view here in my studio. Not the most exciting, but whatever. So let's see what's here today. This is my Sun and Moon Tarot. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands. I don't think we've drawn this card in any deck for a while. I kind of like it. King of Pentacles, challenged by the King of Pentacles. I swear, we've been getting Pentacles like crazy. It's not a bad thing. None of these are good or bad. It's just like the universe saying, practicality now, folks. Like, get grounded, live in the real world. Which I love because it feels like we're getting embodied. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands challenged by the King of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands is like a very fast, it's one of the fastest energies in tarot. And it's of Wands, which is fire. And look, I mean, even just like, I'm sorry, the lighting isn't great right here. And the noise. It's very nice out these last few days. So everybody who has a motorcycle has been driving this street. Very loud. So this, see how they have like a rainbow shooting out of their palm, and like these wands have like feathers on them and they're flying really fast. So it's usually a card of incoming opportunities. And it's also very fast, passionate, inspired kind of action energy coming at you, or maybe coming from you. Oh, excuse me. And then the King of Pentacles in the challenge position is this very practical dude. He's like slow and steady wins the race. He's like inspiring in the way. It's a different kind of inspired energy. It's the inspired energy that says, if you put forth consistent effort in a direction, you can achieve whatever you set out to achieve. That's what we do here. Like, as a human, like I just said in the last reading, we're very much living in a human body, made to like do things. If that makes sense. It's so silly. But it's not like the King of Pentacles is the one saying, I just wish it to be so and I can achieve anything. It's like, no, he's the one who puts in the hard work. He shows up every day, makes it happen. So how could that sort of like confident, steady, grounded energy be a challenge to this quick moving, inspired opportunity kind of energy? It almost seems like there's something here calling us to like be very, it's almost like be very clear or aware, maybe aware is a better word, of all the opportunities that exist around you. And then as like, there's a quickness here. So it's like knowing, if there's some sort of like knowing when to like lock in, grasp the opportunities before they fly by. Because this is like one of showing up to do the work. And then this is like, okay, there's a lot happening right now. It could be all amazing. I have a lot of opportunity, and it doesn't have to be just work. It could be anything. Maybe you're making a move. Maybe there's a project you want to begin, and like the stars are aligning, like, or you need to tune in or attune to like what stars are aligning that you can like latch onto, or what connections can be made in your network. Like, who can I reach out to like get to the next step in my plan? So whatever it is that feels like, the only way to do this is by showing up steady every day, working real hard, doesn't feel real inspired. So something about that feels like a challenge, right? So it's like that may not be the only path. It is also staying attuned to all that the universe brings at you in the way of this fire energy, inspired. It's spirit energy. So it's like something is very, I got to grasp it before that flame just, burns out. So it's not just saying that the only way is steady, slow and steady wins the race. If this were flipped, yeah, that would be like, wait a minute, don't just latch on to like whatever flies by. You've got to put in the work. But in this position, it's like, oh, yeah, you still have to do some amount of like practical steps. You got to take action. But it's like knowing which action to take and maybe who to reach out to or what stars are aligning that you can grasp, to say, okay, here's the next step that's going to propel me forward so that I can kind of bypass some of like the hard work. Because honestly, it's not all, there's this, where to watch out for the imbalance in the King of Pentacles is like maybe working too hard. Like he just pushes through. He's like, I'm just going to show up every day and do a lot of work. And it's like, where's the play? Where's the fun? Where's the inspired action? Where's the divine timing? So it's like, oh, watch out for that because that energy is here. So what is going on in your life where you feel like a little uninspired by showing up every day to do the work? Because this is your permission slip to say, oh yeah, maybe like open the aperture, like we sometimes say, like what else is going on here besides hard work being the only path? Like push through energy that a lot of us have of like, I just got to push through because otherwise it feels like I'm slacking. It feels like I'm lazy. It feels like I'll be judged. Like all those old conditioning things that we can kind of take on. It's like, no. And then you look out there and say, well, why are they so lucky? Because they grasped onto some of these opportunities, these times of opportunity as they come through. So, yeah, what is that for you? For me, I feel like it might be about opening up like my network of people. And that's been happening more lately where it's like, oh, I wouldn't have even thought to reach out to these people. And other people are reaching out to me and we're making connections. Like, and who knows where that will lead, but it feels like more expansive. It feels like opening the aperture. And it's like, only the universe knows how things might align when connections are made. Things move quickly, then just go it alone. Got to do it all alone, push through, do the hard work. So this might be about making connections. Yeah, let me know what it is for you. I want to know all of your stories. I always ask you guys that because for me, I feel this really deeply. Like this energy here is like when I felt like last year where we were really called to become like really grounded in practicality. These like, okay, we've done some spiritual bypassing. It got us so far. It elevated maybe some like frequency of like, okay, I believe I am bigger than just this. And then, okay, we can't hang out there too long without coming back to this body and this reality and like doing our work to like heal the body, to free the body so that two things can be true, the spiritual and the body, the lived reality. And so it's like that, while that's also true this year, it's like still holding that idea that I am bigger than just these lived practical steps. You can do both. I think what this is saying is like, you don't just have to push through and do it alone. Right? So it feels like, doesn't that feel like it's true right now in terms of like our political landscape too? And I don't like to talk politics because honestly I'm not educated in it. I couldn't speak intelligently about it. But it feels like when I kind of look out at the world of like what's going on in the news and culture and everything, even like new scientific updates, even when you look at good news in the world, it feels like people are coming into connection to put forth energy for what they really care about. It's like, because isn't that the only option now to counteract all of the what's going on? So it's like amazing things are happening in the world when we come into like small little networks within our communities. And it's always been that way. But I feel like, oh, wait, that's like the only way forward now, right? To make those leaps, those quantum leaps, is like we got to start building out our network so that unexpected things can happen, so that surprises can be there for us to latch onto. And it feels especially true. So it's like that grounded thing of like coming into connection with people and then stepping back and saying, okay, universe, what might come of these connections? How might we inspire each other? Right? Okay, I gotta go. Bye.